Alrighty, y'all. What is up? So, just got home from the gym, from lifting, from hitting our chest day today. But today is day number 29, 30s video. I don't know. I'll have the right day in the title. So, yesterday we hit our back day. Man, it was a good back day. I tell you what, the pump was freaking wild. We are starting to really feel like we're building some wings, getting that Dorito shape going. And the weight still 214 and a half yesterday morning. Today I'm actually a little heavier. I'm 216 today, went up a pound and a half. Ended up breaking down, having a little bit of a dirty meal yesterday, but it is what it is. Today's pump from it, though, freaking wild. And even though my weight's kind of gotten stuck, per se, for the last basically week, been stuck at 214.5, even though I've been eating clean, doing my cardio, all that, my physique has actually kind of changed in the last week. Looking at like pictures and video clips and stuff, and then like I kind of do my own little posing thing every single day. I don't always post that stuff, but that way I can kind of like check myself week to week. And I wouldn't say getting leaner. I mean, I've got to be getting leaner, but I am definitely gaining some more definition. So I'm not quite sure if I'm just kind of retaining a little water. Some of the weight's not going down on the scale as I'm kind of burning off some body fat. Or if at this exact moment, if I'm losing like a half a pound of fat, I'm kind of putting on, like 0.2 pounds or 0.3 pounds of muscle type of thing, per week. And so like the scale's just kind of stuck because I'm adding extra, say it's even like 0.1 pounds of muscle, right? Like that 0.1 pounds of muscle probably is also going to retain another 0.3 pounds of water type of spiel. I don't know if it's going to correlate like that, but that's kind of my theory of when like my weight gets stuck, but overall my physique is looking visually better, like video to video. So I'm just going to stay true to what I have planned. And I do need to make sure I make some sort of progress in weight this week, though. Or goal Saturday, or Sunday, should I say, that passed yesterday, supposed to weigh 212 and a half, not 216. Well, that's today. I was 214 half, 214.4 yesterday. So 1.9 pounds heavy. I'm sure tomorrow I'll be back to 214 half, 214.7. But I will say the scale not moving is definitely mentally frustrating, right? Even if my physique is looking better, just because that number's not moving, it bothers me. But in the last week and today, I've had quite a few people say, man, like your body's looking drastically different. Like you're looking leaner and leaner. You're looking bigger and bigger. Like, so even though I'm being told that by complete random people that I'm just kind of, those random like 1 or 2 minute conversations that you have with people like while waiting on a machine or things like that. Like it feels good and it makes me feel validated in what I'm doing, but it doesn't like change the perception of myself, right? Like I feel like I'm just fat. I feel like I don't have any muscle definition. Like you have that body dysmorphia issue of you're never going to look like perceive yourself as the way you look. And even if you look amazing to yourself, you're not going to look like that. So I'm kind of dealing with that now. And then that kind of feeds into the, well, let's just have a little cheat here and a little cheat there, right? Like that makes that urge a little worse. But I can say now, as of today, we started using that Burn XT Max, and my energy levels through the freaking roof. Serving of that is supposed to be 3 capsules. I took 2 capsules this morning right when I woke up, went and did my cardio, came back, and then took the third. So kind of spaced it out about an hour and a half. I will say if I took all 3 at once, it probably would have upset my stomach some, and like the energy dump from it would have been a little too aggressive for sure. But going 2 and then 1, I think is going to be the play. Spreading it out like that so it wasn't so aggressive on my stomach. Like I did feel a little bit of uneasiness, but it was definitely not anything that was like unbearable or super uncomfortable. It was just kind of like, oh, like I could tell like my stomach would like to have something in it with this. So that's going to be how we're going to do that. I tell you what, like I feel pretty wired and awake. So as per the energy thing, very effective. So also bowel movements from that stuff today have been wild. I am definitely purging. That is for sure. So that's also going to come with the fact I had that dirty, greasy meal last night. So both of those are actually probably playing together for a benefit to kind of cleanse me out some, because when you do eat super clean, like just chicken, beef, rice, and potatoes, they're super bioavailable. So like you can digest almost all of it. So you have very little waste that's going to pass through your body. Your body's going to break it, all of it down and use it. Because there's nothing really like wasteful in that to the body. So it does make for, very sporadic releases. We'll just say that. When you eat extremely clean, if you're not having enough fiber. So we are going to add some fiber into our diet. I ordered some oat fiber. So it's non-soluble. So the body just can't break it down at all. So it'll just add a little mass. And we're just going to add 1.5 teaspoons to our ground beef tacos that we're going to have. And it won't change the flavor. Stuff is flavorless. It'll just soak up all those nice little juices and everything you want anyways. So if anything, it might actually make the tacos more flavorful. The only thing you got to be careful of, you kind of want to add like a tablespoon of water for every 1.5 teaspoons. Just to make sure you don't make it like thick. So, because it could dry out the meat, because apparently it's very absorbent. But that's kind of where we're at today. And with that, guys, it's also Memorial Day. So I hope you guys have enjoyed your weekend. But I hope you also got your lifts in. I did. And I'm very pro-America. We'll put that out there. I don't care. And very much pro-veteran. So today is a big day in our nation for that. I respect them and support them every day. But this is a day to remember. So with that though, it's kind of where I'm at for the day on review what we got done today. And I will also say my pump today was absurd. That could also be from the dirty meal yesterday, or I'm wondering if that's from the Burn XT. So we will find out tomorrow on our shoulder day what it was from. If it's from the meal or if it's from that thermogenic. So if it's from the thermogenic, that's going to be sick, because pump in the triceps today was like skin splitting feeling pump. I haven't felt that type of pump in a long time. So that also kind of made me excited while training today. It makes you feel good. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to eat my next meal here. Got my chicken and potato coming up. So with that, make sure you're working towards your goals, getting your stuff done, and most of all, just don't be a lazy fuck.